Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the Atakline for this Wednesday, March the 12th, 2014. Alright, let's kick these off with your Billboard number ones. Well, we have a new number one album on the Billboard Top 200. It's The Boss. Ricky Ross is number one with Mastermind despite no big radio hit. The album is his multiple, I think it's like third or fourth number one in the world. But what's more surprising than that, of the album that he beat to be number one. He beat Pharrell's Go album. Shocking that Pharrell could not get the number one album. He's stuck in number two on the album charts. But even though Pharrell's number two on the album charts, he does get a reprieve. Happy is still number one on the Hot 100 for the third week in a row. And also Let It Go, benefiting from the Oscars, and John Travolta's Fuck Up is eating up the charts as well, getting a little benefit from that. And of course, Happy too. Hello, Happy was at the Oscars too. So there you go. Well, not number one album, but he is number one single still. Alright, let's continue on now with news on the Stones. A lot of Stones news in the last 24 hours. First off, that Keith Richards is writing another book. No, not another biography. Not Life Part 2. He's writing, of all things, a children's book. Yeah, that's right. Keith Richards is writing a children's book called Don't Do Drugs, Kids, because I smoked them all. No, that's not the name of the book. The real name of the book is Gus and Me, the story of my granddad and my first guitar. It's about Richard's grandfather, Theodore Augustus Dupree, who encouraged Richards' musical aspirations. Keith plans to collaborate on the text with Barnaby Harris and Bill Shapiro. And his daughter, Theodora, named after his grandfather, Dupree Richards, will illustrate it. Keith released a statement about the book saying that I have just become a grandfather for the 5th time. The special bond between kids and grandparents is unique and should be treasured. This is a story of one of those magical moments. May I be as great a grandfather as Gus was to me. Little Brown Books for Young Readers is the publisher. It'll be coming out this September. But while Keith's writing a book, he's got to write it while on the road. Of course, the Rolling Stones, as of now, are currently on their On Fire tour in Asia, in Australia, and Japan. Set to end around April. Now the question is, or was, where will the Rolling Stones tour next following their Asian tour? Will it be North America again, South America, or Europe? Well, I kind of feared and expected and predicted Europe, because my thought process for the Stones is they're going to tour places they didn't tour last year, because they toured North America last year, in London, in England last year. So this year's all about touring places like Asia and Australia and Japan and maybe Europe. Mainland Europe, like France and UK not, but Ireland and Germany and all them. Well, that's what the Stones are doing. Today the Stones announced 2 festival shows as a hint of possible more European dates. They're doing the Pink Pop Festival in Sweden, another festival, while promising more European dates to be announced in the next couple of weeks. So Stones will be touring Europe in May and June. No word on after that. I hope North America, but mindset, they want to tour places they skipped last year, so South America could be possible. So there you go. Rolling Stones keep writing a book, and Rolling Stones adding new dates to their tour. New Europe dates announced shortly. I hope for North America this year. If not, there's always next year. As long as they're not dead. Anyway, our next thing, of course, talk about the Oscars and all the songs that benefited from the Oscars. Of course, Stones never been nominated for an Oscar. In a show, they will also never appear or be nominated for the Kids' Choice Awards. Of course, Nickelodeon show. Of course, that show will air this March. Yeah, March 29, Los Angeles. Mark Wahlburgers hosting. Now, they announced the 2 performers. They always get like maybe 1 or 2 performers every year. Odd choices for Kids' Choice. They got American Authors and Aloe Black. One Direction wasn't available. Taylor Swift wasn't available. Because listen, this is the Kids' Choice Awards, and these 2 guys belong on the Teen Choice Awards. Because how many kids know I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, best day of my life? You know, maybe their parents will love it because the parents will be forced to watch this along with their teenage siblings. So who knows? But also added, besides performers, it's presenters. Kristen Bell from Frozen, Ian Somerhalder, and Will Arnett will be presenting. So probably more presenters to be announced. Of course, there you go. Kids' Choice Awards, March 29th on Nickelodeon, of course. Hosted by Mark Wahlberg. Speaking of Wahlberg, tonight is Wahlburgers. Now it's on back-to-back tonight because this show's not on. Duck Dynasty takes the week off, but tonight it's back-to-back Wahlburgers. Last week's episode was a good one with Alma putting her recipes on the back of the menu. Should be another fun episode of Wahlburgers tonight. Actually, 2 episodes of Wahlburgers tonight at 10:30 and 10 on ABC, of course. Not ABC, A&E. ABC is a home of Modern Family. And Modern Family, there is, as I am speaking, a new episode tonight. I think there's a new episode tonight. The last week's episode was very good with Aisha Tyler from Whose Line Is It Anyway guest starring. It was a fun episode last night, and it should be another great new episode of Modern Family tonight at 9/8 Central on ABC. Wahlburgers 10:30. Duck returns next week. That is it for Atakline for today. See you all later with that in mind. You've all been attacked by the news from Zach. See you all later, everybody. Thanks for watching. Stay cool, especially with the winter storm in Michigan. Or lack thereof, whatever. See ya. Yeah.